Hey everyone, sorry for the glariness of the video. There's not a lot I can do about that right now. We've just got back from the hospital. If you are on my Facebook or you watch my video diaries, you'll know that Roman hasn't been feeling well. And after I did my 37-week video diary, Roman just kind of went downhill from there. So that afternoon, he had a screaming fit. Like, I didn't know what to do. I was just like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with him? I took his temperature and it shot up to 38.9, or 38.8, which is getting pretty high. And so I called Healthline again and I just got them to reassess. I was like, well, what do I do? He's had a fever since 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. It's not getting better. What should I do? And they said, okay, well, take him to your doctor. And I said, oh, my husband has the car at work and, my doctor is in the next town, not the one I live in. She was like, oh, okay, I don't like the sound of his high-pitched scream and we will send out an ambulance. And I was like, no, it's okay. There's no point in, taking up an ambulance when, people could be dying. I mean, I knew Roman wasn't dying, so I was like, no, just keep the ambulances for real emergencies and I will just walk to the hospital because we only live maybe more like 10-15 minutes down the road. So I quickly packed Roman up into the pram and we walked to the hospital at a rather quick pace, and we sat in the waiting room for forever, as you do at hospitals. And Roman, I just felt so sorry for him. He'd stopped crying but he was just like real pale and just looked miserable and just like was staring at me like saying, "Mummy, help me." And I was just like, my heart was breaking for him. I was just like, oh my gosh, I hope they find something wrong so we can fix it, And then finally, we got seen by a doctor, and the doctor finally found out what was wrong, and he has a throat infection. They took his temperature again, and it was 39.1 this time, so it just gets higher and higher and higher, and he was just like, I just need you to watch him for the next 24 hours, just watch him real closely because when babies get high fevers, he said when they get to about 39.7, they can start having like seizures, and that kind of freaked me out a bit. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. And he said, and it runs in families, and I was just like, oh no. My cousin, I remember she always got seizures from high temperatures as well, so that sucks. So I'm gonna be watching Roman like a hawk tonight. So we got some antibiotics. He has to take them 3 times a day for 10 days or until you finish the bottle, of course. And I'll just keep giving him Pamol as well. So I just feel real bad for him. He's so hot. He's like a friggin' heater. And yeah, so I'm just going to keep an eye on his temperature and also his fluids as well, because that's obviously why he hasn't been eating well. I don't know if I said it in my diary, but he didn't want to breastfeed too much and didn't really want to eat breakfast, so obviously his throat was sore. And his urine output has been pretty low, so we just got to watch that. And if it's low for more than 10 hours, we have to take him back into the hospital to go on some fluids. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen. I mean, my heater's making noises, but it's not even on. Random. Just before I'm doing this now, I gave him a quick breastfeed before I put him down for a nap, and he managed to take that okay, which is great, because I just wouldn't be able to watch him getting a great big gigantic needle shoved into his arm to give him fluids. I'd rather try my very best to get fluids in him a nice, least painful way, I guess. I don't like it when he's sick. I feel so terrible for him. So yeah, that's the update anyway. So he's going to be okay, but at least I know now that I wasn't going crazy with all of his symptoms, and that something was actually wrong. And so now the problem has been found. I thought it might be an ear infection because Martin was prone to ear infection when he was younger, so I thought that might be the case, but no, it was a throat infection, and the doctor was also like that he'll probably get worse tonight, and that's why we've got to watch him for 24 hours, you know, just to check that he's not going to get real bad. But as I can tell, that tonight is probably going to be a long night. So wish me luck, you guys, and send your prayers for Roman that it gets better real soon. Okay, see ya.